Hello guys, it is your boy Arfo here, and like as promised, we are here with the Lodai 2 Warriors of the Lower Hero Spotlight on Zarlông, the Servant of Destruction. Yes, he is the Servant of Destruction. Obviously from the Descent faction. He also is one of the third emperors of Zarlông, which is probably going to be a little bit talked about a little bit later on in the game. Because there are actually a few new heroes since I played this game that have come out, but this one's the newest, so I decided to do him first, and then I'll do the rest of the heroes afterwards. This hero is actually pretty powerful. We just got through doing some gameplay on him. He is a tank, but obviously if you want a magic damage 80 carry with him, you can obviously do that as well, because he's based off of magic damage. As you will see in a bit, but this is Zarlông. He's destructive as fuck. He has just like so many attack abilities. I can't really consider him a tank, but he's more of an enforcer. So we're just gonna check him out, hop right into this spotlight, and let's get into it. So as you can see, some of his stats here. His stats are pretty alright. He kind of has a low rating for most things. He does have high physical and high magical defense. Difficulty is kind of easy with him, but let's just check him out. His movement speed is halved. His attack speed is kind of halved as well. So this is what he looks like. There's a whole bunch of items right here. We're just gonna grab a few. Alrighty. So yeah, this is Zarlông. This one looks like in game. You've already seen him. Yeah, he's pretty strong. Just does stupid amounts of damage. Alright, so let's take a look at Zarlong's first ability. Zarlong's first ability is called Overtaking Power. Zarlông binds his enemies up to 5 and deals 241 base magic damage and gives Zarlông a 50 plus 2 base magic damage shield. So boom. He has that little inflict right there. It's kind of a little bindage. It lasts for roughly 2.5 seconds. And it grants Zarlông a little shield so he can engage with that one time. Boom, boom, boom. You know, it's a little equivalent exchange, I would say. Probably good for when the enemy's running away. Just watch the gameplay before this episode. I strictly go over how to use all of his abilities in battle and what works. I was kind of playing around with the abilities as well, but for the most part I was pro playing when I was playing this guy, because I had been in a few matches before, so I was like, alright, I'll just record 3 right now, get my streak back up. But his second ability is called Claws of Redemption. Zarlông rapidly spins, gouging his enemy's eyes out, dealing 154 base magic damage. This skill lasts for 3 seconds and causes fear. So boom, 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 causing that beautiful, delicious fear. And so a good time would be to go ahead and boom, engage this, and then drop this on there. Do a little bit of extra damage, and gives you a little bit more time to go ahead and inflict more damage, especially in a crowd control area. Especially in a team fight, in a team gank, you know, you just kind of pop this and just rush in there. Boom, 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 boom. Do as much damage as possible and hop out. So he does a lot of brutal damage. Boom, bang, 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 and then pop outs with a little bit of shield if you still have that left over. It obviously increases with your base magic damage. So if you have a magic damage item on you, it'll probably be worth it. But you can also use some items, throw a spear or some shit. Go ahead and boom, engage, and then throw this on there. Do some little bit of extra damage if you don't want to use your other abilities. Kind of just rack up all the kills that way if you want to. Let's take a look at his ultimate though. His ultimate is called Soul Forgiveness. Zarlông sacrifices his life to increase all of his stats by 10%. This skill also is a long range pull. Once activated, Zarlông will be immobilized for 3.5 seconds, taunting all enemies around him, also dealing 195 damage. So 195 base magic damage. So there's a lot with this skill right here. There's a lot going on with this skill right here. This skill, his ultimate alone, is probably his best bet in the battle. Like that's his leverage basically. That's his upper hand in combat. Is his third ability. That's what's gonna either get you into a gank. It's gonna be a disengage or an engage, or it's just gonna be just a complete slaughterhouse. So I would probably go with your first ability, second ability, of course. And if that doesn't work and the enemy is running away, then go ahead and do the claw one time. Just boom, pull them in there, pop that off, boom, 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 boom. And then you can actually, boom, clock them out and then go in for a little basic attack if you want to, and then pop out with that shield last minute. It might help you out. But finding a thing to comp with his third ability is hard, because you have the long range pull, which is good for either pulling an enemy away from an ally or pulling an enemy towards an ally, so you guys can gank on him and tag team that ass, double tap, you know what I mean? Also, this ability immobilizes you yourself, so what I would want you to probably should do is activate your first and then your third, get that shield up first, and then probably go with the second for a little bit of extra AoE damage. So yeah, it's a 3.5 second immobilization. It also taunts all the enemies around you, so it's good for a good gank. It does increase his stats by 10% as well, all of his stats during that meanwhile, so that's something to look out for. I'm serious. This guy could potentially be dangerous. That could potentially be one guy you don't want to fuck with. And like I said, there's also skills and stuff that you can like use if you want to. You know what? Yeah, let's take a look at his fourth and his last ability, which is called Servant's Repel. Zarlong releases a devastating cry that causes fear to all surrounding enemies for 1 second. During this time, he also summons 3 soul devils that deal 73 continuous base magic damage. So, as you can see with the gameplay that I had on him, my most favorite ability would be with this right here. Boom! Cause the fear, and then this right here. This comp right here does so much AoE damage and racks up so fast. It's literally almost an instant kill on almost pretty much mostly all heroes. You can basically bind, pop that, and then go in with this, and it'll just be doing massive amounts of damage. And when they try to run away, that's when you go in for the pull and then the finishing kill, because you do damage to them over time, because you basically suck the life out of them. But you can use an item too if you want, for different reasons of a gank. But yeah, that's the premise of Zarlong, the Servant of Devastation. He is a tank. I would say more of an enforcer. His tank abilities aren't the best, but he is pretty dangerous. Not something to fuck around with. So I hope you guys enjoyed this hero spotlight. If you guys have, make sure to give me a like and subscribe and give me a feedback. And as always, fans, till next time when we come back with more Warriors of Lore Londai Teru 2, we're going to come out with more hero gameplay and a whole bunch of other stuff. So, bye-bye.